Uh, okay. So, one thing which I wanted to tell you was that I am in my own revision also. I felt that some couple of sutras I would like to change little bit. So these are minor changes. They're kind of an extension. So one is in 196 where it says Samanvayat. There instead of I have taken it as the krama leads to, wait, let me open it, 196. Okay. So here we were talking of this karyatva of Mahadadi. So it says because these karyas have a size, that is why also they must be karyas of Mahadadi must be having must be karyas. And Samanvayat then I had given you because of their you can follow their sequence. So in that sequence, what I would like to add here is this Samanvaya implies that something is coming from before. That is the important part. So all the three gunas, this Sattva, Raja and Tama, which we have been talking about, these are continuing into all the karyas, and that is why there is this Samanvaya between all the Karya Karana, this parampara which is there. So that is one small extension that I want to take over there. Then also in 125, 125, that is, okay, in the first chapter, the 125th, Vyavrito Ubhaya Rupa, where we were, what I had told you was that this um, this Jivatma has two forms, that is Baddha and Mukta.
Mukta.
Yeah. Um, but what I feel actually on relooking at it is that what he's talking about is the soul and the body. So both of them are different. Okay, I will change this in the this commentary also. So when you go back, you can have a relook at it. Uh, Basically, he has been talking of why the soul is different. That is why
Different
from the body. So the context of mukti had come. So that is why I had taken, since the context was that of mukti between Buddha, Bad and Mukta. But he has said that they are opposites. Okay, so that is why I feel that actually this Vyavrita means being completely different from each other. So it should be matter and soul, and not
soul.
Yeah, not Bad and Mukt per se. Okay. um, there was something which I wanted to tell you in uh, one of the sutras. Just let me see if I can get it back. As usual, I have forgotten. 1 second, please. 116. Okay, in general, let me tell you that what you will find now, when even when I was reading and went back to the first chapter, then he has said that the karma is actually performed by the soul. Okay, so and that seems to have been contradicted now in the sixth chapter. So you must remember that there are several layers of meaning which are there. So don't think that uh, once a statement is made, and then if it is followed by a statement later on which seems to contradict it, you must try and comprehend where is the difference which is there. So again, I would like to reiterate that there are two levels at which we operate. So one is at this worldly level. So in the worldly level, please don't give up considering your own dharma, what I have to do, what is my responsibility, what needs to be done, that remains your dharma. Don't ascribe it to ahankar and say, I am not doing anything. You are, till the point that you think that you are your body, you only are performing that karma. Actually, that is what was given here, asangoyam purusha iti, then na karmana anya dharmatvad ati prasaktesya. So here he's implying that karma is that of the purusha, and while in the second chapter, in the last chapter, he says that it is not that of the
Ahankar.
yeah, it is of ahankar. So
Ahankara.
it is of ahankar in the sense that that aviveka is created in you by that ahankara, and so you think that you are doing it when actually ahankar is making you do it in a way. So the fact remains that you must uh, know that this, I have to do this, these are my duties, these are my responsibilities, I must perform them, and you must continue on the path of dharma. Please don't give it up, like that movie in which Manoj Bajpayee, he says that Gita says nobody is killed and nobody kills anybody, therefore I am going around killing everybody, and I am not killing and those people are not getting killed. So this is, that is called misunderstanding the text. Please don't misunderstand it that way.
Okay.
Okay. So I, from my side, want to bless all of you. Please, may you go forward in this path, and I hope you will read this Sankhya many times subsequently and find new meanings in it. It is an amazing text, and really it has been worth this 2 years that we have spent together. I am lucky that I have such an intelligent set of students. I wish all good teachers get students like you people. You have worked hard on it, and you have derived much benefit. I'm sure you will derive more as time goes on. It has been wonderful teaching you people. It has been my
Uttaraji,
privilege.
Uttaraji, I just have to add that your prayers are so beautiful and so good with all the meanings. And every time you would say in the class, please by hearted, please by hearted. So the first few I have by hearted, and it feels very nice to say those prayers, through the other prayers that, I already know.
Yeah.
It is a very good feeling to know the meaning when you're uttering the prayer, when you're saying it.
Right.
So
Right.
I should
Exactly,
thank you.
Mala. So that is why you must not believe this when somebody says that even the vibrations of it help. There is a whole different world when you know the meaning. And when you understand it through Sanskrit, it is another different feeling which you get. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, the more knowledge that you get, the more power you will have, the more beauty you will see in the whole thing.
Yeah.
There is a Vedic verse which describes how this Vedic vak, this speech which is there, which is supposed to be eternal, which if it first says that there are those who hear it and don't understand it, and there are those who see it and actually don't see the meaning of it. But for those who understand this Vani, for them it is like a bride who approaches the husband, and I'm telling you, this is written over there, and it's a beautiful metaphor if you really see it, that she removes her clothes for the husband. It is like that. This whole thing will just start opening up and revealing itself to you. So you please gain some gati in Sanskrit, and you will find more and more beauty in this whole thing. It is really mind boggling. You have seen some of it as it is in the English language, but if you see it in Sanskrit, it will be another world itself.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
with that, shall we say our prayer? Mr. Chandan,
no, we have to decide on when we are meeting again, no?
No, I can't.
She will message us.
Prashanti, I will let you know.
Yeah. Prashanti, don't worry, we live in Palm Meadows, Prashanti, and you always have the phone. So we'll message you.
If you people would like, we can have a Zoom meeting. Anyway, the WhatsApp group will remain. We can have one more Zoom meeting some other time when you people have done some study and you would like to do some discussion. Sure, we can meet up again. Okay, don't feel constrained by this thing. As long as I don't have to prepare for the class, I'm ready to have. Okay, so let us say our prayer and end the class.
Yes.
Om Abhayam Mitra,
Abhayam Mitra,
Abhayam Amitra,
Abhayam Mitra,
Abhayam Jnata,
Abhayam Jnata,
Abhayam Puroya,
Puroya,
Abhayam Naktam,
Abhayam
Naktam,
Abhayam Divana,
Abhayam
Divana,
Divana,
Asha,
Sarvasha Mama
Mama
Mitram
Mitram Pavan.
Om Shanti, Shanti,
Shanti, Shanti.
ధన్యవాదాः.
Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Dhanyavad.
Please do study. Please don't give up your studies.
No, I won't.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Okay.
See you soon. Thank you.
Hey, thank
Ikra.
you. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye.
See you all soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye.